have kids? How many of you have taken them to a Disney park or a resort? Now, how many of you got to see the Disney resort during Halloween or Christmas? This is a magical time for the theme park as it decorates the whole park for the holidays. The magic of the Disney holiday is an overnight operation. So when it comes to decorating the park for Halloween or Christmas, they have a very huge crew of Imagineers to transform the park. The preparation takes months in advance to execute. The workers make sure that the decorations are repainted and revamped so that way they look brand new whenever they put them out. They do this with every single prop, including the 3,400-pound Mickey Mouse pumpkin, and that is when you first walk into Disneyland, this is what you're going to see. And the artists are very proud of the work that they put in. They even take their family and friends as guests just to see the park guests' reactions to their work. So like I said, decorating the park is an overnight process. So they literally have one night to open and just transform the park into either Halloween or Christmas. And all of the guests have to leave the park before they can start doing this. And once everyone is out, they can start working. Safety is very important to them. So all of the workers have to have ground guides whenever they're putting big pieces into place. The pumpkin was actually brought in through a forklift, and they had to have ground guides just like we do in the Army. They also have to wear safety vests and hard hats when they're putting anything up. One of the biggest remodels is the Haunted Mansion, which is my personal favorite ride. And it is transformed into Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. And this only happens at Disneyland in California, and it goes on until the first week of January, so from Halloween all the way until then. And one of the biggest, here's the Haunted Mansion. You can see that they decorate it with the Nightmare Before Christmas themes. So they have Jack as the pumpkin, and they have the list that he makes, and then the countdown clock for Christmas. And one of the biggest decorations in this specific attraction is the gingerbread house. So the gingerbread house is in the grand ballroom. It's like the big dining room that you see. So they put it in there, and every year it's different. And the bakers and the decorators end up celebrating their achievements at the end of the night. Since they only have one night to put it together, they celebrate their achievements by having a party in the grand ballroom with the gingerbread house. Now on the Disney cruise, what's on the Disney cruise during Halloween? There's the Mickey's Halloween party. There's characters in costume, as you can see here. So you have all the characters in costume behind the spooky tree, and this is the cruise. And there's also a Nightmare Before Christmas Sing and Scream movie, so it's like a sing-along for the kids. And there's Haunted Story Time. Now, there's 4 cruise ships, and they all have to be decorated within 2 hours. Instead of how the park is overnight, it's 2 hours for all of the cruise ships. So the workers put up as many decorations as there are in the parks. And the cruises run from September to October for Halloween, and November through December for Christmas. The holiday treats. The holiday treats are seasonal treats at Disneyland that go along with just the regular treats. So the bakers plan the treats for the holiday season, obviously months in advance. They always have different desserts and treats to put out. So as you can see here, this one is the Halloween one, and you can see that they have the Jack Skellington apple. They have the Mickey Mouse Jack-o'-lantern Rice Krispie treat up here. And then the one down here is for Christmas. So you see that they have the snowflake, and then they have the Mickey Mouse with the Santa Claus hat. These run for about $11, so make sure you bring money if you want to buy one of these. Now for the Disney parades, These are a big deal, so the preparations, obviously, once again, months in advance, because they have to get their costumes together, their choreography, and the floats ready. So one of the main attractions on these parades are the grave diggers. And if you've seen any videos, they're like the guys with the shovels that make the sparks on the ground and they dance. So they actually do their own makeup, and you can see them right here. If you look very closely, they actually do their own makeup. And then this is also a time that they let the Disney villains out. Just like you can see here, there's Jack and Sally on this float. And then there'll be the other villains on the other floats. So in conclusion, when planning a trip to Disney, I would highly recommend going during the holiday season. This is a magical time to enjoy the hard work of decorations put in by many artists and enjoying some nice treats while watching the parades, or even take a cruise to a nice warm place in the winter months. No matter who you're with, the holidays at the Disney Resort is something everyone needs to experience in their lifetime. Thank you.